Welcome to Code Recipes. In this video, we are going to learn about how to deal with imbalanced class classification problem. So this is my code snippet over here. I have copied this code and I pasted that in my Jupyter notebook. I'll explain to you the code over here as well as run this for you. So let's get started. First of all, let me clear my kernel. Okay. Now, what is imbalanced class classification problem? Consider an example of two class classification problem and having classes as class A and class B. Now, there is it's well and good if both of your classes are present in almost equal amounts. For example, one is present in 20%, in 30%, and the other is of 70%. But the problem arises when there is a very imbalance in your classes. For example, class A is present only 2% of the time, whereas other 98% of the time the presence is of class B. In those cases, when you are doing batch processing of your data sets, of your data points, there may come many batches in which there is no class A. Yes, because the class A was present in a less amount, there may come many batches in which there is no class A. So one class B is dominating class A with uh, with a lot of numbers of data points. So your model is to generally pick up or learn from class or about class A because of less presence of class A. In those cases, you need to deal with those imbalanced classes. So basically, there are two methods of dealing with imbalanced classes. One is upsampling and the other is downsampling. Uh, in upsampling, what we do in upsampling, we basically increase the number of sample size by increasing the number of data points of class A that are of the classes that are present in less amount. Whereas in downsampling, we decrease the number of data points by decreasing the number of classes which are present in more amount. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you upsampling. I have uploaded one more video in which I have dealt with downsampling in Python. So now let's get started. I have imported numpys as np. Then from sklearn.datasets, I have imported my preloaded data, that is load arrays. Remember, this class classification problem, as its name suggests, is just generally is no, actually only occurs in classification problems. So x iris.data, here this is my feature matrix. Now y iris.target. So x 40, that is I'm over here, I'm removing my first 40 observation. So what does 40 this mean? This means select first 40 observations, first 40 does it select, start selecting rows from 40 number 40, then till the end, and this stands for column, that is select all the columns. Now why I'm select, as I remove the first 40 observations, so I'm also going to remove my first 40 observation in y. Now y equal to np dot where y is equal to 0 0 1. What does this do? So it tells me where y equal to 0, name it 0, and if y is equal to anything else other than 0, name it 1. So here it has created my two class. So this I class 0 np dot where is equal to 0 and I class 1 np dot where is equal to 1 equal to 0. This is here I am calculating the number of data points that are present in the number of data points of class A, class 0 and of class 1. So you can see first, this is my target vector. You can see how the imbalance, only almost 8 to 10 values are from class 0, whereas all the other values, that is around 80 to 90 values, are from class A, sorry, are from class 1. You can see 10 values are from class 0 and 100 values of are from class 1. So this is a problem of imbalance. So over here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to upsample that. So how I'm going to do upsample? I'm creating a new uh, vector I underscore class 0 upsampled np.random.choices. So what it is going to do, it is going to randomly selects my data point and create a and randomly, yes, it is going to randomly select my class observations A from n class 1 and it is going to replace that with 0. That's why I wrote here replace is equal to true. Now print np.stack. So basically I'm going to now finally combine my I class 1 and my I class 0 underscore upsampled. So you can see this is how I dealt with my imbalance problem using upsampling. So what it did, you can see the number of data points are more or less equal over here. So now my model is able to pick up much more, is able to learn much more from balanced data set. As now when I'm going to batch process my data set, so there are equal chances of getting classes from 0 and classes from 1. So this was all about codes in this video. For more industry relevant project you can visit our website, and for more code recipes like this you can visit our website as well as our YouTube channel. You can also use this click here function to submit your request for customized recipe. The URL for the code in this video is available in the description below. Thank you.